As always, with a event rolling around, that means there is a set of limited cosmetics that are only available during this event, which means you have 3 weeks to acquire some of the stuff you see before they go in the vault until next year. And per the usual, they also bring some of that stuff to the forefront. Now, if you don't know as well, there is always the new event card, which is basically one of the things that if you go to, well, visit the event card, which I remember how to get to one of those, spend some extra money, you can upgrade the event card, get some of this stuff down here, bonus progress to the seal, and just get some special cosmetics only available here and available nowhere else. But aside from that, in the main store, you'll see the Guardian Games tab, which is basically everything from new and previous seasons from before, if you wish to get Eververse armor sets, or just some of the, well, there's no way to put it, Summer Olympic-themed ornaments and stuff. Well, there's basically everything Guardian Games that was ever once or were here in the store. But if you are only interested in some of the new stuff that is just back around, you don't have any new exotic ornaments, it seems. We still only have the Heir Apparent of X Mythic class from last year. But in terms of the main front page, now, I will show a general screenshot to show you what all 3 of the classes look like in their new armor, which I gotta admit, I like the way they look, but I don't think I'm spending money on them. Like, I really do like the look, but I just don't feel like it's not worth it to me. But then also looking at the front page, we also see the Recontour pack, which is a set of new stuff, which of course buy it as the pack. It's a little bit on sale. But going from that, we have a finisher, which is give him the chair, which is not what you think. It's literally giving them a chair to the face, not the electric chair. And you just, bam, smash them. And a new multiplayer emote, the Curling Shuffle, which, I suppose this is a second way for people to look like idiots in the tower. And we also have the Gladiator Blows, which is, no, this is just the you people fighting stuff. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, that's actually a good emote. I do enjoy that. And we have another emote, Weightlifter, which is basically the Titan emote. If I see any hunters doing this, I know you are faking. And then we also have the Free Throw emote, which, you can imagine what it is. It's just going to be one of those emotes. One of those things I see lots of people doing randomly for no reason. And we have Victor's Pelican, which is, it's hard to say if this is themed or anything. They're all supposed to be all 3, but a still pretty decent looking ship. And let's see how it shaders, if there's any glow to it. Well, it's hard to shader these things considering the 3 colors are always there, so it makes it a little awkward. And we have the Stygian Courser, which is probably going to be something similar. Shaders? Nope, doesn't really shader that well, but it still doesn't look half bad if I'm honest. And we have 2 ghost shells, the Tug of War shell, which if you can't tell what Tug of War means, then you are inexperienced in life. There's nothing else I can say for you. And we also have the padded armor shell, which I suppose is supposed to be a referee or football slash style emote. It's hard to say for sure. It looks like a little seraphim shell, if I'm honest. And we have the triple bogey, which is a golf cart. Okay, there's a golf cart sparrow. That's actually kind of hilarious now. Although I don't think it's doing 158 if it's golf cart. And we also have the shadow box, which is a sparrow, which is just in the theme. Lots of red spark keys, although it might, I can't say for certain, but maybe the trail changes based on class. Red for Titans, because that's how it goes. Who knows? Have to verify on other accounts. But in terms of what's available today on the front page for Bright Dust, in addition to what's new, we have Byzantium Lotus, which is a shader from Season of the Dawn. Doesn't look that bad, although dark purple is the only really good part about that. We also have Up for Grabs, a shader from one of the previous seasons of Guardian Games, which, I'm not gonna lie, doesn't look half bad. It's interesting on root gear, but it is still pretty bright and loud. And we also have the Cyber class entrance, which I think is supposed to be just the one class you have, but it displays all 3 just so we can see the one, but I'm pretty sure it only shows the class you currently are. And like I just showed, the Free Throw emote is currently available if you want that. And the Stand on Ceremony emote is here, which is basically the I won emote, but the only people who use this are the people who win in trials, which, if you do, it's still depressing anyways. And then in terms of the front page, we have Verdant Chrome, which looking at it, the Verdant Forest, or the Revelry event, has now been lumped in with Guardian games. So if you want to get access to anything, it seems like the Revelry cosmetics are also coming to Guardian games. We also have Verdant Crown, which is something similar, which is, oh god, that's gotten to be faded and Irish just by looking at that one with all the green and gold there. And aside from my heritage, we also have Rivalry Black Sand, which it doesn't look half bad, although there is one shader that I know people are going to be looking out for, the RGB. And we also have Reef Made from Season of the Drifter, which is, well, that's Reef Purples and Pinks, so there you go. And Transmats, we have the Spring Fountain FX, which is also from Revelry, which is you, well, popping out of the water. And we also have Cherry Blossom Entrance, which is just another reshaded blue rarity emblem, or transmat, and only the finest a transmat from Season of the Forge. It's hard to describe that one. In terms of our main ticket items, we have the Represent, which is basically an emote where you pop out a flag and represent whatever class you actually are. It still shows you what it looks like for all 3 classes, though. And we have the low score. If you ever want to tell somebody they suck, generally just play this emote to give them a low score. Although it seems to be stuck... Oh, no, there it goes. There it is. That's a low score. And we have the Sponsored Shell, which is a theme from last year. It's glowing. It's got all the class logos. Now, this does shader kind of funky, in which a lot of the shaders you pick, it only changes to, like, a broad spectrum of colors. It seems to be only simple, solid colors, though, so pick his discretion. And just as previously shown, the Shadowbox Sparrow and the Sticky Ink Courser is currently available for Bright Dust if you want to get your hands on them as well. And the class of its own Vex ornament is currently available, which I think, like Heir Apparent, the glowing streaks on that will change based on who wins this year. So it's currently yellow because Warlocks won last year, and it will likely change to red because I feel like a lot of people are going to be going Titan this year just because of Lance Reddick, or Bungie just rigs it so that every class literally wins once every 3 years. But lastly, as usual, it is the gold medal projection, which is a ghost projection, so you can end up ignoring it. And with that, it is the Eververse, and I will say every week, like I always do, if you want something for Bright Dust, get it now. It will not be there next week, or most likely will not. And any of the Guardian Games cosmetics, anything with the symbol, specifically, let's see, where at that symbol up there, if you see anything that has that on it, that will be disappearing in the next 3 weeks as soon as the season rotation out. So, get it while you can. On that note, my name is Ben Scorpion, and I will see you in the next video.